Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try, but I'm not going to try cider. I'm not going to try cider, that's a lie. I'm going to try the second bottle of mead that I was sent from Afon Mêl. Afon Mêl, there they are, Afon Mêl. In Wales, Ceredigion, I think it is. There's a lovely note that Maggie wrote to me on the back there. There's a little box that came in. Yeah, and there's the bottle. This is what you want to see. Here's the bottle number 2, handwritten label, which we love. Nice handwriting as well. Heather Mead, barrel finished, and see again, I didn't look up. I don't know what the whiskey produced, but I'm going to put it on the screen. But it looks like Penderyn is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Penderyn, something like that. Finished in a Penderyn Whisky Madeira barrel, 60.2% ABV. So, Madeira, Portuguese wine from the islands of Madeira, fortified, so made like a normal wine. I think there's 4 different sorts, and each one is made with a specific grape. Like one's Verdejo, I think, one's Malvasia, and they halt the fermentation at various points depending on the grape, how much sugar. So they add like a grape spirit, and that stops the fermentation. And you add it at different points depending on how much sweetness you want. So you get different sweetnesses of it, basically. So I don't know what sort of Madeira was in this particular barrel. And I don't know how much whiskey was in this particular barrel. But let's find out. So the thing I found with the first one, the bourbon barrel, was it was a bit aggressive. I found that I was getting the heat and the aggression of the alcohol on the finish, but without much of the flavour characteristics. So I was getting the bit of it I didn't want rather than the bit that I did want. It was still delicious. But, you know, these were sent for constructive criticism, so I'm constructively criticising, because that's my job. And also the base mead for this, the Heather Mead, it's fantastic. If you're going to stick stuff in it, it better be good. That's what I think. Anyway, so let's just open this up. It's gone mad. Pour it out. I'll pour about half of it out. Don't need all of it. There I go. Little bottle. Squeaky, squeaky. Right. Colour. I mean, that's not my thingamajig. It's Maggie's card. So there you go. It is. It's a pale gold. Nice pale gold. It's quite bright. It seems to be a little brighter than the first one, but not a lot in it. Looks quite similar. Mead coloured, I guess. You can smell it. Oh, amazing honey again. Jesus, that Heather Mead is rocking. But again, very subtly, just the high notes, some phenolic, that whiskey smell is there. But the thing you get first and foremost is the mead, which is good. That's what I want to get. I want to get the mead. And the last one was 15.1%. This is 16.2%. So it might be even hotter. But then again, it might be more balanced. I don't know. So they want to find out. Yeah, lovely. Hints of vanilla. But it's the honey that gets me. And then just over the top is that whiskey character. Very subtle aromatic, quite high up in my nose. I sort of sense it. That's what it feels like. Let's taste it. So again, it is very warming. However, I feel like this one works better. I think the Madeira with the honey, you know, and there's whiskey there, but there's obviously some Madeira in there as well. That's what's the point in doing it. Madeira and honey feels to me like much more comfortable bedfellows than bourbon and honey. It really does. Yeah, I like this. It's still a sipper though. It's a beast. It's hot for 16%. I mean, you can get red wines that are 16%, and I don't feel a burn as much as this. It's really warming, but not in a bad way. It's a nice one. It's not catching in my throat in the same way that the bourbon did. And to be fair, I was actually looking forward to this one more because I thought the Madeira would be better suited characteristically, and it is. Yeah, I like that one more. And there's almost like an orange element to it as well. I feel like there's an oranginess to it. It's also very pleasant indeed. But there's the honey. There's the honey. Yeah, it's almost like a citrusy sort of characteristic, which is very nice. Yeah, this one, me like this one. It's a sipper. You know, you wouldn't need a massive bottle of it. 16%. It's 60%, but you could really make that last because it's got such good, big character, warmth, alcohol. It's for sipping, not for chugging, and that's like that's a good thing. Because it's not going to be super cheap. So you want the bottle to last. Great legs. I don't know if you can see them. Great legs, viscosity running down this glass. You know, high alcohol produces viscosity. You really see it. Lovely looking thing. All gone. There you go. It's all gone. What does that tell you? Yeah. Yeah, me like. Yeah, there's an oranginess to it. And also almost like, yeah, and then like a vanilla character as well. Yeah, me like that one. Sorry, the screen's lit up saying my battery's running out. Got it. There you go. Got it. Yeah. So of the two, I feel the Madeira barrel wins out. It just seems to be more compatible with the honey than the bourbon was. To my palate, to my taste buds. And feels less aggressively hot. It feels like the Madeira is bringing more to the party on the actual palate and not just heat on the back, which is what I got from the bourbon. So there you go. My second bottle of Heather Mead from Afon Mêl, Hive Club. Thank you very much for sending them. I very much enjoyed tasting them. Yeah. And if I were to announce one a winner, for me, number 2, the Penderyn, whatever it is, Whisky Madeira blend, 60.2%. We like a lot. So guys, thank you for joining me in my cider shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.